We're about to go pick up something that I've wanted for years now. You know how hard it is to think logically when your anxiety is acting up? It's impossible. So, good morning, beautiful people. It is currently about 5:15 in the morning, and my first step of the day is drinking this entire bottle of water. It's only a 24-ounce bottle, but I do like to start my day off with a good amount of water. Especially if you're like me and you intake quite a bit of caffeine in your life, it kind of balances it out a little bit in my head to drink a good amount of water in relation to the amount of caffeine that I drink, and just because it kind of regulates your heart rate and your blood pressure, and that's a good thing. You get less dizzy and it just feels better. So I'm gonna go drink this and then we will get on with our day. It's just gonna be a cozy little day. There was a gap of time in between the last clip and the next clip where I was just kind of enjoying my morning. I was reading, just kind of relaxing, getting some work done. I just wanted to explain to you guys that I read a bit this morning and I decided to get ready to go to the gym. I was trying to talk myself out of going to the gym because it was so cold outside and I honestly just didn't really feel like going. But that also told me that I needed to go, because when you keep talking yourself out of going, then you get out of habit of going and then you just kind of feel bad about it. So I talked myself into going to the gym, at least for a little bit. It wasn't a hard day at the gym, it was mostly cardio. I just made it to the gym. It's about 7:45 now. I'm gonna head in, work out, and then I will talk to you guys afterwards. I just don't know how to film in public. I don't know how people do that, how they film themselves. It's also pretty early in the morning, so people are just trying to like get their workout in like before school, before work, whatever, or they're just trying to vibe, so I'm not trying to ruin their peace. So I'm gonna go work out. I look like I'm about to go skiing because it is so fucking cold out, but I will see you guys afterwards. I just got back home from the gym. I got, unready from the gym. I'm just gonna go comfy clothes, no makeup, so apologies. I went and got Dutch. I got a oat milk annihilator, old reliable. It's always good. I know I'm sitting on the floor. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a couple updates because I feel like sometimes when I'm trying to vlog, I get really anxious when I'm filming, and so I feel like I don't explain what's going on in my day or like what I'm doing or what's happened or anything like that. So I'm gonna give you just some updates. We're just gonna chat for a minute. All right, I hope you guys are okay with that. The first order of business is that I ordered a new microphone for my camera, but the shipping got delayed because of weather, and now the shipping just says pending, so I'm not sure if I'm ever getting it. I don't know. It's my second microphone I bought for this one, because the first one I bought did not change the sound whatsoever in my, to me it didn't sound any different. So I ordered a different one and returned the first one, and now it said the shipping was delayed, and now it says pending. So I really don't know if I'm getting this microphone. One of the things I was going to chat about with you guys is my current read, which is a highly anticipated read by me personally. It is Ali Hazelwood's Check and Mate, and this is her, I believe, first young adult romance. I absolutely adore her other romances. I just eat them up. They are women in STEM, and as a woman in STEM, I just feel like I have to just devour these, and I do. I love them. This one is young adult, so it's a little bit different, but I'm not very far into it, so I'm hoping to read a majority of this book today, if not just fully finish it. And I'll give you guys my thoughts on it and possibly give you a star rating. I am pretty bad at rating books because I feel like some people are really harsh raters. Like they give 2 stars to books. I would probably give like a 3.5 or something, I feel like I'm a little bit more lenient when it comes to books, but I will chat about this with you guys when I finish it. I also wanted to talk to you guys about just my January TBR in general, so I'm going to show you guys what I want to read this month. This isn't going to be a full January TBR because we're already close to the end of the month, and I have already read books, but I will share those with you guys in a January wrap-up video later this month, or like early February it will be posted. I still wanted to share with you guys a couple of my anticipated reads for the rest of this month, including Check and Mate. I'm hoping to finish this today, even though I'm really not that far into it. I'm like 75 pages into it, so I really need to get reading. This is a book that I just got, but I do want to read it because for some reason, even though I have hundreds of books on my TBR and my physical TBR alone, when I buy new books, I just want to read those ones first. I don't know if it's just like general excitement because I just bought it, or if it's like, oh, I just bought it so I should get it off my TBR and then I can get to the books I've had on my TBR for a year. But it's My Roommate is a Vampire. It's just like a little romance. It's only 300 pages, so I feel like this could be a really easy read that wouldn't take me too long. And even though it's already the 19th as I'm filming this, I plan to read not only the first Cruel Prince but the other two in the trilogy, because I have not read these books and they were very highly reviewed on Book Talk and like BookTube a year ago, maybe even longer than a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago. I'm not even sure now, but these are my sister's copies of the books and she really enjoyed these books. And I have watched some booktubers that they highly rated this series, and I feel like it's time to get it off my TBR, so I'm gonna be trying to speed read these. I would love to do a marathon day of just trying to read this series in like a day, so if you guys would like to see that video, comment down below and tell me, because I'll probably film it before you guys even get a chance to tell me that you want to see it, if you guys even care to see it. But I think it'd be really fun to do a marathon with these. I haven't done a reading marathon for I think a year now. I did like a 12-hour reading marathon. I think the video from last year is still up on my TikTok somewhere, so you could go try and find it. But I think it'd be really fun to make a whole video on trying to read these books and my thoughts on them, because they were so highly reviewed when they were popular. But since I have quite a bit of reading that I want to get done today, I'd also like to do a couple other activities with you guys. I'm gonna go read for a bit before I get into some other fun things that we can do. So far, this book is really cute. I'm only about 100 pages in, so I still have quite a bit to go, but I just wanted to share some thoughts on it. It definitely feels a little bit different than her other books, not in a bad way necessarily. So far, I am enjoying this book. I'll share more thoughts at the end of the video, or like when I finish the book, I guess. So far, this book is cute. I haven't really gotten to the romance part of it yet. It's mostly just been chess related, which is totally fine by me. I am into chess. I mean, I don't know a ton about it, but I really enjoyed the show Queen's Gambit, and reading this makes me want to rewatch it. And it also kind of makes me want to learn how to play chess properly. I mean, I know how to play chess, but like, not like I could win a tournament. I would definitely lose in the first, like, I would be the one to make the mistake of like the one move that's gonna absolutely annihilate me in the tournament kind of thing. But it is sparking that motivation in me to want to play chess. I'm hoping that I get into the romance part soon. I'm only about 100 pages in. I've kind of been dawdling a little bit this morning, kind of been a little all over the place, getting laundry done. So I got the audiobook so that I can kind of multitask a little bit. I really want to finish this today. Shouldn't be too hard though. If I just make myself sit here and finish it, I can finish it. So I'm gonna try and do that. It's about noon now and I only have about 100 pages left of Check and Mate, but we're gonna go run some exciting errands. Errands don't sound that exciting, but I promise what we're about to go pick up is very exciting, at least for me. We're about to go pick up something that I've wanted for years now, but they're a little pricey. But for what it is, it makes sense to be more expensive. It is a furniture piece, but I decided to spend the money on it and invest because I know that I'll get a lot of use out of it, and it's just gonna be something that just is very reader girly of me. And I'm very excited. So we're gonna go pick that up, and I might have to make a few other stops for some other upcoming videos that I'm going to be posting soon. So let's go get driving. I'm sorry if it's a little shaky. I'm borrowing this car from my family because I don't have a car that can fit furniture in the back. I don't have a place to put my phone, so it's kind of like balancing right now. But I did go out to World Market and my order wasn't ready yet, even though I waited, or it took me about an hour to get there. My order still wasn't ready, and so I went and shopped a little bit. I only got 2 things. I got a rug, which was not in the plan today whatsoever, but you know, what I like to tell myself, we're all gonna die and be mush in the ground. I might as well spend my money sometimes. I just wanted to stop and chat about my anxious ramblings that are about to happen in just a second. Sometimes I feel like I need to over-explain myself when I feel like somebody's gonna attack me about something. I don't know why I felt the need to over-explain me buying a piece of furniture. I'm an adult who's worked really hard for the money that I am spending in this video, so I'm sorry in advance, but enjoy. I am really good at saving my money, but I'm also really good at spending it at the same time, like sometimes, like right now. So I did pick up a rug because I have been meaning to get a rug for a while now. While it kind of hurts right now to spend quite a bit of money on new furniture or like rugs and that kind of stuff, like home goods stuff, not the store home goods, but you know, goods for my home. I'm trying to accumulate a good amount of stuff that I'm gonna need when I move. I don't have like a certain time that I'm gonna move. I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. Hopefully at some point this year, well, who knows. I want to have furniture. I want to have like a good amount of decorations and stuff like that that I will be able to use to make my place feel like my place, so that when I move I don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on furniture and stuff. And I know it seems crazy, but like home stuff adds up really fast. Furniture itself, like a chair, costs $200, $300. A couch costs $1,000, or you know, whatever. Kind of depends on the quality and where you're getting it from, but things are expensive and they add up quickly. So I've been trying to kind of slowly grow a good amount of stuff for when I move eventually. And this is part of it. I mean, a rug isn't necessary, but it will just make me happy. And I like to just tell myself we're all gonna die and we're gonna be mush in the ground. So like, yes, I save money, but oh, sorry, I just shook my phone. Like saving money is good, but never being able to spend any of it and kind of like being hard on yourself when you do spend any of your saved money. It's not like a good way to live, in my opinion. I don't want to save every single penny but never enjoy life. So please don't hate me that I just spent money on a rug and a chair, but I'm waiting for the chair to be ready. I hope it will be soon. I tried to go over to Target, but the parking lot was so chaotic that it was giving me anxiety, so I pieced out. There's another Target that I can go to later, but it's farther away, so I'm gonna wait and see how long my chair takes to be ready to pick up, and then maybe go to Target. I just have a couple of things that I want to get, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today. Maybe I'll do it in a separate video, but that probably won't be in this video because it is chaotic out here, I'm just gonna say. To kill some time, I might go stop over at Ulta because there's a couple things that I want to grab. I don't want to spend like a buttload of money today, but they're only like $5 a piece. They're just little lip glosses from NYX. I love this lip gloss and I would like to get it in more colors. I only have 2 of them. I don't really know what else to do because I don't live around here, so I'm trying to like stay in this area because I don't want to have to drive back out here to get the chair. But I don't know how long it's gonna take because when I talked to you guys, like actually talked to you guys last, it was about noon. It's 3 o'clock now, and granted, a lot of that was driving time, like a good amount of it was driving time. I don't know how long it's gonna take, and I don't want to have to come back out here. So I'm trying to kill time without killing my wallet. So I might go stop over at Ulta and just try to like kill time in there. This is also me killing time, me chatting with you guys, because I don't know what else to do. I should probably call and see like if everything's good with my order and like kind of maybe ask like how long it might be. But I have really bad phone anxiety and I'm scared of people a little bit, and I already like went to World Market. I was just like, I thought it would be ready, so I drove there first and then I checked my email. Obviously I wasn't going to check my email while I was driving, so I checked it when I got there and it didn't say it was ready. I was like, oh, I'll just like go in and then maybe by the time I'm done shopping it'll be ready, but it wasn't. So I feel like I should just call, but I'm so scared of calling people. But I'm an adult, I should call people. I should stop being a little bitch about calling people. I'm an adult, and what's the worst they could do? Say, oh, oh, sorry, I don't know when it's gonna be ready. Just wait for the email confirmation. Like, what would they say? What is the worst thing they could say, like, logically? When I have, like, bad anxiety, I just try to think in a logical way, but anxiety makes that really difficult. You know how hard it is to think logically when your anxiety is acting up? It's impossible. So it's been about 30 seconds since the last clip that I filmed, but I did call. That was stressful. It really shouldn't be that stressful, but I'm just so scared. I was just like, oh, hey, I'm wondering like when my pickup order might be ready, and they asked me like when I placed it and said they were super understaffed, and so they're like 12 orders behind, and so they're like it could be a couple hours. They didn't ask me what my order number was or anything like that, so they don't know what my order was or like where it was in queue. They said we're trying to like keep up with it, but we're super understaffed today. You could come around and shop, and we could try to like push it forward. Otherwise it might be a couple hours. And I was like, oh, that's totally fine. And when I did go and was like shopping around, there was quite a few employees like running around like doing pickup orders and stuff. So that's why I was like, oh, like that's totally fine, they're busy. Because when I went to go shopping, I was gonna mention like, oh, I have a pickup order, like, but they did seem really busy, so I didn't say anything. So now if I come back, they're gonna be like, weren't you just here like 2 hours ago? Are you okay? I think I am gonna stop into Ulta and just see if I can kill a little bit more time and then maybe read for a little bit, which seems kind of weird to just like read in my car, but that also doesn't sound weird at the same time. I think I'm just having a really anxious moment right now, so I'm sorry about that. So I think I'm gonna go over to Ulta and just do a little bit of shopping, hopefully not want to cry that I have to, you know, spend all my money. And then I will talk to you guys when I'm done, I guess. So I got a couple chapters in while waiting, but my mom was like, you should just go in and see if they have an update. And so also, sorry, everything's wet right now. I just did some jigsaw puzzling Tetris in the back here. It looks like a mess, I know, but I'm so excited they had it. I was scared that they didn't even have it in stock, and it just kind of like said they had one in stock or something, which has happened to me before, which happened to me with the microphone I tried to buy originally. Moms really know best, because I was so nervous going in there because I felt so bad because one, I'd already been in there earlier when I bought this rug, so I felt awkward going in and being like, hey guys, I have an online order that I've been waiting around for like 3.5 hours for. I just wanted to check if it's ready because I don't live anywhere near here, so I had to like come out here to get it. So, and I was honestly this close to going home and like coming and picking it up tomorrow or something. And they were very sweet. I felt really bad because I didn't want to like disrupt their, you know, the order of operations going on in there, but I've been around for I've been out here for like 3.5 hours. I left my house 4.5 hours ago, so I was just getting a little like antsy, and so she took my order number and then she was like, okay, somebody that's working on online orders has your order. Like, she was like, somebody that's working on online orders has your order in their queue, so I'm gonna go see if we have it or if we just didn't have it in stock or something. And then she came back with the chair, but I got it. I got the chair. I'm so excited. I have wanted one of these chairs for years now, and I finally just was like, okay, we're just gonna do it. And then I ended up buying a rug too, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. But I think I might have one more stop, and then I'm gonna go home and we will chat, and then I'm gonna finish my book, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. All right, I got home. I put together my chair. I have a little bit of footage of it, but I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it because my room lighting is honestly terrible. But I did finish Check and Mate, and I just want to say it was a really cute book. I think I'm gonna give it a 4-star. I'm kind of on the fence about the rating for this book, but I think I'm gonna say a 4-star. Honestly, giving an Allie Hazelwood book not a 5-star is surprising to me because I have rated all her books so far a 5-star because I just absolutely love them. They are women in STEM. They are cute little romances, sometimes a little spicy. I love them. I'm just going to give you guys my brief thoughts on this book, and I'll go more in depth during my wrap-up video, I'm sure. But I just want to say that I do recommend this book. It is really cute, and I really do like the chess aspect of it. Again, I absolutely loved The Queen's Gambit. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that earlier in this video, and it really just makes me want to rewatch that show. This is going to seem a little weird to say because this is a romance novel. I wish there was more romance. I feel like we didn't get to see the two main characters together as much as I would have hoped for. Also wish we would have seen more of them playing chess together, which is weird because the whole book is about chess and it's about them being in love. This book did pull at my heartstrings a little bit here and there, and I always love that in a book that will make me cry. I just absolutely adore, which is crazy to say, but I mean it. I will say I did really enjoy the two main characters in this book. I thought that they were really cute together and that they were really deep. They had backstories that held trauma, that showed how they were as a person and why they acted the way that they did. But I also want to mention that I did enjoy the side characters as well, which is something I find that can be kind of difficult. A lot of the time when you're reading, you don't feel as connected to side characters and you don't really feel a bond with them, or you don't really mesh with them as well as you do with the main characters of a book. But this one did it really well. I felt like I was right there with them as they were doing chess tournaments and going through all the motions of life. So overall, I would recommend this book, and I'm excited to see what her next 2 books that are coming out this year bring, because I actually just really adore her work. This is also going to bring us to the end of today's video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more like this, and I will see you guys in the next one.